Yo, what's going on, people? Just want to say a quick one. Thank you to all the returning subscribers. I really appreciate you guys, for real. So we're basically like 3-4 days into the new season. And so basically everyone I'm facing right now would have been in Master Rank last season. So I've decided, now that we're in the final days of 4 power Maliss, to go with my OG favorite Cyburst deck, and one of my favorite decks of all time, possibly my favorite deck of all time. Decided to try the new Mathmech stuff, the new Mathmech with the Ignister engine in there, along with a few other bits. Quickly run you through the deck, but it's going good. It's going good. Managed to get to Diamond 3. This, oh my god, so from today, which is this date, lost every single coin flip other than this game. Which my rank up game, opponent saw me comboing off, had no interruptions or anything, I'm guessing, and just said screw it, and gave me the free win. So, yeah, it's going well. This is the deck list. So some things, microcoder, got this in there because Cynet Conflict is insane. It's an extender, and anything I can do to make my deck more Playmaker, it will be done. Because Playmaker is the greatest protagonist in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! No discussion, that's it. Everything else is pretty basic. Really want All Mirage in here somewhere, but I just can't find room for it, so no All Mirage. But so many games, I'm just there like, if only I had All Mirage, if only I had All Mirage. Lancia still in here because, like I said, we're still in full power Maliss unhit, but in a few days time when it does get hit, I'll probably drop one Lancia for a draw because of Mitsurugi, and the other Lancia I will probably add Cynet Mining just so I've got another kind of starter. You know, you've got 3 1-card starters with these guys. Backup, Defensor, Circular, and it would be nice to have 12? Like, I know it's discard 1, but still, it gets you to Circular, it gets you to Defensor, it gets you to Backup. Everything else is pretty basic. Freaking love this deck. I love Mathmech so much. I'm not sure what I'll go forward with this season, because obviously I'll be playing Sky Striker Tenpai, and then I'll either be using Maliss. I want to see what Maliss is like post-ban lists up against Mitsurugi, Raizio, or Mathmech. Mathmech, one of my favorite decks of all time. The deck that started me off in getting to Master Rank consistently every season. It was literally Mathmech that started all of that off. It all started with me watching Brains, and then deciding to make Mathmech because I wanted a Cyburst deck, because I thought Playmaker had the coolest theme song of all time, and then I just grew to love Playmaker as well. Just badass. Yeah, but that's basically it. Oh, I have, because of Brains, decided to also make Ignister, pure Ignister. Shout out to my favorite sidekick buddy in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. Brains is just so good, eh? But, thank you everyone for watching this. Check out my replays, and there'll be much more coming soon.